Hello, I'm going to teach you how to clean suede boots or shoes using the Kiwi cleaning kit. You're going to have two erasers, one small, one large. You're going to have a brush, rubber, bristle, rib right here, the fin. You're going to have the Kiwi boot cleaner right there, and you're going to have the Kiwi boot protector. You're also going to have one shine cloth. Now, you're going to start by using the brush. Bristle side first, do not use the rubber. You're just going to scrub all the loose dirt, dust, any loose mud, anything on the boot. You're going to just lightly scrub it off so it's not on there when you actually apply the cleaner. Let me just show you that now. See, all that dust is coming off. That's what you don't want on this boot when you apply the cleaner, all that dust. When you are done with that, you're going to use the rib right here, the fin right here. You're going to take that. There's going to be a crevice right here. You're going to insert that to the crevice and run it along the entirety of the boot to knock out any loose dirt or mud that might have built up in there during use. Once you are done with that, you're going to take the cleaner right here. With the cap, let me do that. It will have bristles on the top. You're going to invert it, and there's going to be a little red trigger thing in there. And you're going to press that against the boot, like so. Let me just. You're going to press that against the boot, apply it, squeeze it when you apply it, and then you're going to rub that all along the boot. Lather it so it really gets into the boot. Make sure you lather it completely in when you do that, when you scrub it into the boot. You're going to allow that to set for 1 minute. This cleaner is going to set into the boot for 1 minute. Now this back side right here is already set for about a minute. So we can begin taking the white shine cloth right here. You're going to run this through water. You're going to squeeze it out and it will be damp. From there, you're just going to take it. You're just going to rub it along the boot. Just rub it along the boot. Get the, make it all damp. This is all you have to do, just wipe the boot. You don't have to scrub it, just wipe the boot. Make sure the boot is completely wiped off. From there, you're going to let it dry. And after you let it dry, you're going to take your brush once again, bristles and the rubber side. Once the boot dries, like it's doing already right here, it's not completely dry, but you can see it is drying. You're going to take the bristles and you're just going to scrub in one direction like that. Just scrub in one direction and it will be clean. Going to wait for a little bit longer for it to dry. If you're using the white rag, you can see that the edges are starting to come out. You're going to get little bits, white pieces, white little bits of cloth on the table. It'll look like eraser bits. Blow them off. You can clean them off later. You don't really want those around. If they're on the boot, you can just quickly scrape them off of the boot. Like right here, there's a few. Just quickly scrape them off of the boot real quick. Get them out of the area, whatever. And right there you can see that most of it, especially right here, has been dried. Just scrape to one side to restore appearance. You see that right there. And you can see that it's starting to dry off right here as well. Just scrape to one side. Still not completely dry, but you can see right there. Just scrape to one side. can already see you can see the cleanliness right there. It's already starting to look a lot cleaner, or it would if it were a lot dirtier. There. You're just going to do that and clean it off. You're going to take your boot protector after that. You're going to hold it 20 centimeters away at least. Doesn't matter. Just at least 20 centimeters away, 16 to 20 centimeters. You're going to spray a light coat on. Don't saturate it. Just make sure you spray a light coat all over the boot. That'll protect it much better from dirt, dust, mud. It's easier to clean. It'll keep it looking new. It just makes cleaning and maintaining the boot a lot easier. And from there, you're going to let the boot, after you spray the boot protector, you're going to let it dry for 2 hours, at least 2 hours. After that, if you store the boot, be sure to store it in a dry, dark area so the light doesn't discolor the boot and it doesn't grow mold from it being wet or anything like that. Make sure the boot can breathe. Don't put it in any plastic bags. Let's just leave it somewhat open. A cardboard box will be fine. Just don't wrap it in any airtight area. Let the boot breathe. And other than that, for safety measures, don't eat these or anything. Keep them out of reach of children, and keep them away from any open flames. You don't want this burning or anything like that. If you have any cuts, don't get any of these in any open wounds or cuts or anything like that. It will irritate you. If you do, run your hands through water and disinfect it if you have any disinfectants, whatever. It's not the most important. For a step that I skipped, the erasers. Usually, if there are any dark spots on the boot, like any real dark mud spots or any patches or discoloration, you use these to just rub on the boot and get that out. And you do this before you apply the cleaner, but I didn't have any dark spots on here, so I just entirely skipped that step. It doesn't really matter. And other than that, you'd be pretty much finished then.